Hey everybody, CephasRed here. Welcome back. This is the Q&A. I haven't done one in a long time, so I'm a little bit rusty at it. So I'm not going to be too fancy with the graphics and everything like that. Just pretty much going to be answering questions. I'll say the name and then mention the question and then go from there. So if you want to have your question asked, I'm going to do another Q&A probably sometime in a couple weeks. Just so that there's enough space and time so people can actually answer a question. So if you want to ask a question, go to the comment box down below and type in a question, anything at all. Just make sure it's not political. That's all I ask, because those are boring. And then we'll see what makes it into the final video. But as for this one, there's only like maybe a few, 5, 7, maybe 7 questions or something like that. But we'll see how this video goes. If it's a short video, then it's a short video. If it's long, it's long. But I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get their question answered. Like the first few videos. If we end up getting like questions that are like over like 10 or 20 or something like that, then I have to choose. Because then I don't want to make this video way too long. So, but with that said, if you want your question asked, go in the comment box down below. Ask me some questions for next time, and we'll go from there. But for right now, let's shoot for these ones here. So the first question comes in from Third Party. So hiya, Third Party. So you asked, I know you're doing a lot of retro stuff lately, but are there any newer games coming on the horizon? Well, as you know, I just finished Layers of Fear 2. Well, not technically finished. We still got to do one more thing, and a couple more things actually. But I am totally stoked to get back to playing that game again, because that was a lot of fun. Layers of Fear 2 is like, as I mentioned before, has like, in comparison to what it looks like with comparing from the Layers of Fear 2 to the first one. There's some things that you can't compare the two with because it's two different settings. But I do have a complaint that it's almost a little too cryptic. Wondering like what the heck is going on, you know? Like there's a lot of things mentioned in the second game where there's a lot of reference to the movie Seven. And I'm like, okay, so seven C's? But then what was with, you know, what's like, why did the developers use a lot of references in that thing? For those who haven't seen the video, I'm sorry, I spoiled it just a little bit, but not too much. Like, if you guys want to check it out, just, you know, check my video listings, you'll find it. But yeah, I mean, it's like the game was fabulous in all its entirety. The ending, just blew my mind. I bet there's a different ending if you do some of the other decisions, which is probably what I'm going to do in the next Layers of Fear 2 video that I am going to do. Probably like a little finished encore video. And I'm probably gonna like chop it up so that you're not gonna be watching the entirety of the video, just the parts that are like, you know, the decisions you have to make that change the ending pretty much. So that's what I'm going to do there. So yeah. As for other games on the horizon, I actually do have a game from Epic Games. I actually did make an account because this game interested me back when Jacksepticeye was playing it, and it's called Observation. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping that Shadowplay, the program that I used to record the gameplay, is going to be able to handle it. Depending on, you know, the graphics and whatnot. So I'm hoping that's going to be a thing. Other than that, newer games as well. I really want to play Sekiro for you guys, because of them, the developers of Dark Souls, and of course, like, I played Dark Souls 2. I haven't played the third one yet, but the second one, I loved playing the second one, with its difficulty and puzzles and all that sort of stuff. It was just really good, like a nice challenge. So Sekiro is another game that I really want to play. I haven't had a chance to yet. I'm just like, because it just costs so much money and I don't have it, so I gotta wait. If you guys really want me to play it, you know, you guys have the chance to support me. I have two methods of payment. Either one, to check out my Patreon, donate $1, or just pledge $1, and you guys will be able to have videos ahead of time. That way, if they all get stacked up, you know, with like considering I have 4,337 of you subscribed to me, if every single person donated $1, not only can I play Sekiro for you, I can do many things with this channel. So, you know, please do so. But you know, like, I can only do so much with the money that I have, because not only do I have rent and I have things I gotta pay for, bills, food and everything like that. I don't have enough money to be able to purchase all these games that cost $80 to $100. I'm just like, ah! So, yeah. So, but if you do want to help me out, I have that. I have Patreon, and I also have PayPal. My PayPal is going to be in the description box down below towards the bottom. Just check it out. You'll find it. And, you know, go from there. All proceeds go towards growing the channel. Just that. So it's for you guys. If you want me to play the game, help me out. That's all I ask. Other than that, there's a few other games that I saw. Like, I saw E3. Oh boy, E3. Just for the fact that I like Nintendo most of it all. But, you know, I saw Doom Eternal. That was one game that I really want to check out. And I haven't been a big fan of Doom back in the previous days, but then things got a little different, so I'm just like, yeah, I think so. Other than that, not really much in my head at the moment. If you have a recommendation for me, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to check them out for you. And now finally, third-party second question is, have you given DaVinci a try? It has some decent editing options that does have a free version. Yes, I did try the editing program of DaVinci, and it crashed my computer. You need at least 32 gigabytes of RAM in order to use DaVinci, which is the same thing as Adobe Premiere. Now, with that being said, I tried DaVinci, tried using it. No, I don't recommend it for people who have less than 32 gigabytes of RAM. You need at least that or close to that. And I've only got, how much do I have? 16 gigs. I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I only have half of that. So that's going to be one of my investments, is to get higher RAM for the computer, so I can play all these awesome high-end games and have enough memory space for the editing programs to be able to do whatever they need to do. So I'm stuck with having to use Cyberlink right now. Once I have enough money, I'll probably get Adobe Premiere back. But, you know, at the meantime, I can only do what I can right now. So I'm stuck with Cyberlink. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, anybody who's going to use DaVinci, you need to have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Remember that. Mr. Shadow, you put in a few random questions, which is awesome. So, what is your favorite fruity drink? Like juices, smoothies, and what flavors? Oh, that's a good question. I like anything that's fruit related, like juices, smoothies, tea, things like that. I love fruit teas, absolutely. Infused fruit teas, good stuff. Like whenever I go to my parents' place, I always get a nice alpine berry with a teaspoon of honey in it, and just mix it around. As for everything else, I'm mostly a big fan of like the berries. I like berry juices. I like berry smoothies. I just like everything berry. It's just a nice, sharp, tart flavor, and either sweet, sour, or tart. So like strawberries, blueberries. I also, strawberries, blueberries, acai berries. Pomegranates are really good. I like pomegranate juice. And I don't know if you classify that as a berry, but you know. Love oranges. And it's actually, I just found out too, there's actually a type of orange that I found out my parents had it, and I love it, and every other orange is beneath it. It's called the Cara orange. And with this orange, there's no seeds inside, but it's organic. And what's neat is that the skin is so easy to take off, and there's hardly any rind in it. And rind meaning that there's like white skin that covers that covers the orange in its own, you know, like the fleshy part. And when you bite into it, oh, there's so much juice. It's so good. I don't even know where to find those. Like, they told me that like the superstore that I have over here in this city maybe has some, but Cara, Kara. Those oranges are supreme. They're the perfect orange. They are the orange that you can eat like an apple, as soon as you get the skin off, of course. But yeah, like where somewhere you have to like, you know, peel it off and take parts of it out. No. As soon as you peel off, you can just eat the entire thing, and the juice is so heavenly. So I'm gonna find some and eat some for you guys later on down the road. So if I can find some, I'm probably gonna go find some, look for some today. So anyways, yeah, like I've other kinds of juice. I've always been a fan of berries, just because of their tart taste and flavor. When it comes, like, yeah, pretty much. So smoothies, same thing, berries. Yeah, and also, you know, a shot of banana in there helps too, makes it nice and smooth and whatnot. So, do I know how to ride a bicycle? Yes, I do know how to ride a bike. How long has it been? Years. Last bike I rode was, I mistook it for a mountain bike or a sports bike. It was too small for me. I ended up where, story time, I ended up where the seat of the bicycle actually ended up too sharp, like small, so it would be hitting up against the area between my legs. So, and nothing, the only thing that ended up bruising me very badly between the legs, and it was really close to my tailbone. That's what it was. And now, I want you guys to understand something. The thing is called the coccyx. Okay, that's the bone that I bruised using. Was it the coccyx? I don't remember. No, it wasn't the coccyx. Boy, you guys are gonna have a field day with this video. No, it was basically the. If you ever looked at those skeleton charts, those bottom bones that have the little handles there. Well, the area in between that area is where I bruised myself from that horrible seat. And then I had to switch it out for a gel seat, but it was too late. I already bruised it so bad that I couldn't even stand up whenever I was sitting somewhere because it would just hurt so badly. So, but yeah, other than that, like, I found out that I need to have a traveling bike. That's what I need. Just a simple traveling bike that I can just ride like this, you know, and like that. So, mountain bikes are awesome, but I'm a fat man. I don't have that much energy. I'd rather have a traveling bike and slowly lose the pounds that way. So, and then finally, Mr. Shadow, your last question was: Are there any retro game systems you don't currently own that you would love to have if you could get it or them? Ooh, retro game systems. Now, depending on what you mean, like, do you mean like the actual systems, or do you mean this? Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Do you mean the actual old retro systems, or do you mean like the ones that combine the retro games into one, like a Raspberry or something like that, like or X-Force, what they call it. But I do know there's one called the Raspberry where it's a system, a console that plays all the old hits from Nintendo up to N64, I think, plus also Sega and everything like that. So if that's the case, that's the one that I'm really looking for. I love to get a Raspberry console and have the ability to either live stream it or record videos off of it with the HD converter and whatnot, and also plug it, and you can plug it into the computer. I think you can anyway, and then use the Elgato for that. That's what I would love to do. Yes, definitely, I would love to do that. As for the actual systems themselves, I used to have a Super Nintendo. I think it's packed up at my old place back in other town. I don't. But yeah, the Super Nintendo I really want to play again. The Sega Genesis I really want to play again on its own. Other than that, like I still have I have the Nintendo Entertainment System hiding somewhere. But yeah, yeah. So as for that, that's pretty much it. So. Man, how are we at? 15 minutes? And I've already answered like 4 questions. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go to the next one here. So this was from Emmy Snarf. This one is: Did you ever check out Animal Crossing Pocket Camp? If you could have, Did you ever check out Animal Crossing Pocket Camp? I'm not the biggest fan of Animal Crossing. I'm sorry, I'm not. Just because the fact that, as charming as it looks, as sweet and cute as it looks, it's not for me. Like, I'm more of a action adventure, first person shooter, third, game and horror game. Like I like playing games that require a lot of thought, like challenge and things like that. When it comes to Animal Crossing, it's just I look at it and I'm like, no, I'd be too bored. If you like it, go for it. By all means, like if you like it, play it, go for it. Just not for me, no. And for those who do like Animal Crossing, good for you. It's as I said, it's a very charming game. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm actually saying that like it's a really cool game. It looks like a lot of charm, but I honestly would get bored if I was playing it because it's not my kind of taste. So I hope that answers the question there. If you could have unlimited pets, what would you have? Ooh, I'd have exotic animals that people won't hunt, and those animals won't hurt people. Exotic animals like, well, I do have a rabbit already. Fortunately, I can't show him. Belongs to my roommate. So, and then if I could, I'd have a tiger. I'd have a lion. I'd have some birds. I'd probably have like a blue jay or a robin, maybe both. Probably maybe a bat. Be pretty cool. Never thought of it before, but like a bat maybe. Probably like as many dogs as I could have. Ones that don't shed so much. But I can't go wrong with a husky. I love huskies. Absolutely adore them. Oh man, what else? Unlimited pets. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I wouldn't. That's pretty much as far as I would go. Is just basically a dog, a tiger, a lion, a rabbit, maybe a horse. A horse as well. That'd be pretty cool. And what are your top 5 TV shows? I don't watch TV that much, to be honest. The only time I ever watch TV is when I'm over at my parents' place. Most of the time, I'm just here by myself doing YouTube. I don't like. I have a TV over there, but that's mostly for the Wii that I have sitting beside it. If it helps, I'll go to the top 5 YouTube channels that I like watching. First is Philip DeFranco. Second is H3H3 Productions. Third is PewDiePie. Fourth is Markiplier. And fifth is Cinnamon Toast Can. So those are the 5 that pop up in my head that I love watching. If you know what? Let's do a top 10. Yeah. So 5, and then 6 is Nuke's top 5. Where if I want to watch something scary or spooky, Nuke's top 5 is one of the best. And then the other one I like watching is Watch Mojo. Just watching top 10 videos and all that. The other one is who else? Who else do I like watching? If it'll pop up here, there we go. I like watching Danger Dolan. I like watching Danger Dolan's videos and his top 10s and all that, and animated stuff. So that's pretty cool. Super Planet Dolan. I also like. And the other ones, oh man, how many did I mention already? 7, 8? I think I need 2 more. I like watching Jaden Animations and Game Grumps. Those are the top 10. So if you guys see that, go check them out. Tell them Ceph sent you. And maybe share my channel around with them or something like that. Let me be exposed, please. Oh, but anyways, but yeah, those are my top 10 YouTube channels I like watching. And now a couple more questions, 2 more questions actually. One of them is, where was I here? Oh yeah, please tell the story of behind your fiddle and show it off. It's not on me right now. The fiddle is packed away in storage at the moment, but it was a gift that was given to me by my mom and dad. With me being an Irishman, the fiddle was like having the ability to have that fiddle in my hand was awesome. But yeah, no, I still have it, by the way. Yeah, it's in storage. It's got a case with a string on it as well. The string is a little loose. I may have to tighten it or maybe replace it. But you know, like if in anything, I'd have to get some lessons and actually do it. So that's one thing that I gotta do. But no, I'm sorry I don't have it. Otherwise, I'd be able to show it off for you. All my music instruments are in storage right now. There's just no space in here. It's very, very small. So sorry, but thank you anyway for the question there, Jalisu. Yeah, that was from Jalisu, by the way. Please tell your story behind the fiddle. And then I have one more question for you guys, and that is from Mr. Shadow. Do I like pizza? Yes, I love pizza. If so, what are your favorite recipes or toppings? Well, first of all, let me tell you the places that I love getting the pizza from. One is Panago. I think that's a Canadian only business. Maybe, I'm not sure. One is Panago. Second is Domino's. Third is Swan Pizza. Now, Swan Pizza is a bit of a more independent, I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I love those pizzas. My favorite of all time has to be Domino's with their custom-made pizzas. Because what I love to get is kind of like a meat lovers kind of deal, but just with hamburger, pepperoni, Brooklyn pepperoni, maybe some steak, some shrimp, and then like maybe some Italian sausage. Sometimes, because it's a little too spicy in that case. And then I switch out the tomato sauce with ranch. That's right. To those who don't like ranch in their pizza, I do. I love it. Like, now, some people are going to be very sickened by that, disgusted by that, and some maybe like it, or curious. And here's the thing. When you have ranch on a pizza, you got to put extra on there. Because the amount that Domino's puts on there is just a little bit. It's not enough. You want to get that nice, hot, tangy sauce on there with the meat and everything. And even the veggies, too. I love putting veggies on the pizzas as well. Like green peppers and black olives, green olives, cooked mushrooms. Good stuff. And like, you just want a nice, big, overloaded pizza and get some ranch dressing in there. So good, so good. Now, trust me, when you have heated up ranch dressing in your pizza with all that stuff in there, it is so good. You get a chance, custom make it, put some ranch dressing in there, and you guys will have a very nice treat. But other than that, the only toppings that I don't like on pizza are pineapple. That's it. I know, the whole stupid meme. Pineapple on pizza. Some like it, some don't. Those who do, how dare you? No. Jeez. No, I don't like pineapple because I'm so used to sweet, like overly sweet fruity stuff to be on its own. Either that or in a drink form, not on a spicy pizza. Like I do like but the tomato sauce. I do like tomato sauce, but it doesn't like me. That's the problem. So that's why I choose ranch. But still though, it's nice and tangy and spicy because of the meat and everything like that. Having pineapple on pizza just doesn't taste good. It actually turns me way off. So, and also too, you know the usual thing where people say, oh, you can just pick it out, The taste lingers, people! Pineapple has a flavor that soaks into the pizza. If you eat that, it's like, No. I like every topping, even anchovies, but I will never eat a pineapple pizza. I just won't. It just doesn't taste good. Oh boy, I think I just set the line for everybody here. But anyways, so those are all the questions, guys. I tried to make sure there wasn't any dead space or anything like that. But I thank you all very much for watching. If you have any questions or if you have any recommendations of any kind of any game, let me know in the comments down below, and I will make another video answering these questions and also state my opinion on the recommendations that you guys make. I want to do another read your comments so you guys can make any kind of random thing and find out if I can do anything funny with it. Me being funny, it's gonna be the trial. But, yeah. So thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, helps you all out, helps out this channel, gets me to make more awesome content. Make sure to hit that bell icon in order to see my videos pop up in your feed as soon as they're uploaded. And check out my links in the description down below, where you'll get to see my my social media links, my PayPal link, if you want to donate and help me, be able to play these games for you guys, and then also to the link to my Patreon. And I already told you that for $1, if you just pledge $1, you'll get you get videos ahead of time, as well as access to my private Discord and access to any kind of special poll that I make on my Patreon. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. You all take care of yourselves. See you in the next video. High five. Wah!